Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Strategic Command World War I, and this is the East Front first. We will, at least I hope, to get back to the West Front first playthrough, but, well, I'm sort of trying to push this to some conclusion. I hope you'll all follow along. I hope you'll tell a friend, and, of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, looks like we have some good weather and good conditions here. So it is mud, but I think we can see about taking out some of these units. So let's see if we can be a little bit smart with this. So we're going to go, he'll have fighter cover from here. He'll probably get intercepted. Escorts, yes. -2, -1, -none. They just get scout bombed and we know what's going on a little better. That's nice. Now, let's see if we can bombard the artillery effectively behind the line. Okay, yeah, I figured that was going to happen. Escorts, good. Okay. Or just an ouch to us and a little more. Okay. Well, I think that's all we're going to do bombing wise of that. Now we're going to just put one artillery barrage on them. Three, four. Let's defensive artillery. I figured that would happen. Ouch. Not quite as good. And ouch. Okay. Now, here. Defensive artillery. Yeah, I'm figuring that. Okay. That's exactly, well, basically exactly what I hoped would happen. So we now attacked with these 3 cores here that we're then going to be able to swap out. Maybe didn't need to do that one so much. But here, so we don't have a weak core at front, and we can still max reinforce him up to there. And he's going to swap out for that one. Okay, so we've done that. I'm just making sure that they're dug in as much as they can be. Now down here we have another reconnaissance bomber situation, so we're going to do that. I think artillery is all too far back to hit there. And okay, and we're going to hopefully kill that. There we go. There we go. And they go to. Now we have a very strong front line, and we killed 2 cores. With losses, yes. Maybe even a core's worth of losses, but not the production queue time to get that done. Now they, I would say, have made a mistake by pushing into here. Well, we have the fighters down there, and bombers are going to see about doing something else with the bombers, with the naval bombers and such. So okay. Mountain troops first. Then we're going to come in with our new Austrian Stahlhelm dudes. And then boom. I'm just going to leave them there. I don't think they're going to be able to mass anything too strongly against us here. Hmm. We're going to swap and then max out. Then swap, and then these guys are going to max out. And yeah, these guys are going to attack just to finish them off. Okay, so that's 4 cores. Hoping they'll be alright. Well, these guys can make it up there. Okay, so... what's the supply like in those mountains? Okay, 6 will probably do it okay. Maybe not. Maybe I'm over. But I'd like to be able to shuffle them in and out. Well, no, I probably should have moved to here, and I should have moved the artillery down to there, but I can't do that this turn. Okay, well that's good. Now, can these guys? Yes. Can these? Okay, they're just going to be the escort. Okay, and these guys. Right. Yep, that's why we have the escorts here. Good. Well, we're going to move you out here, I think. Would be a decent plan. There we go. Keep sending them arms. Okay, well... Okay, we can do that to 7. Now, well, let's... Can you do naval invasions in the rain? I'm going to save this again because this is an experiment of mine. I don't know. I've had such, with the strategic command games, such really bad problems with Cyprus, but it doesn't look like a bit. Core suffers casualties. Okay, well that's fairly bad, but okay. Ouch. Very ouch, ouch. Okay, now this is just a regular transport, so they should be able to come to here and not dock. Okay, well that's just a detachment. Oh man, okay. Well, you know, like I said, this is an experiment, so we are going to quit. Yes, quit. And we're going to come to load single player. I'm just not going to advance. Yeah, I know that is redoing the results, but now that we know that there's a core there, my intelligence hadn't picked up. Okay. Yeah, we took losses again, but hey, we are ashore. We have a port that will help supply us. Let's put on board a ship another to come here and take Cyprus. So we will ruin the Greeks' day. That will be useful. Let's... Man, this is going slow getting you to a railhead. You come down here. You're just a detachment. You're a core. You're a core. Detachments I want to... There was not an outbreak of Arabs down here, so that is a good thing. And we want to get some more detachments down here. We're going to keep the horses also. I don't know if moving them is of any use right now. Okay, now we have another corps to move up to the front lines. They're being saved by the rain. We're retreating because of the rain and the inability. I think they're still holding that port city. Well, there's a submarine there. I don't want to load troops on a transport. Okay, well, let's come up here. You guys, you're still sort of in hiding mode, which is fine. Head back there. We have our screen of submarines out. You can come back to here to be ready to dash. You come to a port so we can prepare you even more. You go up and watch that border. You come and watch here just in case something really weird happens. I don't know what it would be, but then again... Okay, now... Yeah. We want to get you... And you all up to a more modern configuration. Okay, well, don't know what I'm doing with the horse. Meaning, am I going to use it as an invasion force? Maybe. Or not like the landing force, but maybe post-invasion. There's not a lot of major advancement. I guess more use out here in North Africa. Of course, all of my aircraft are in the rainy sections. Oh god, I hate the way they do this rain on this. Okay. I like Warplan's rain situation much better. I guess there's both heavy and light rain, if you're not aware. I know many of you are, but so if it's light rain or whatever you want to call it, normal rain or something, which is most common. Air is just a lot less effective. I'm deciding to leave him in Warsaw. I think detachment, we can afford to do that. You're coming across all this mud. And then it's only heavy rain, you know, double rain or double snow that completely prohibits air. And I like that better because, you know, 2 weeks per turn, so it's 2 weeks your side, 2 weeks the other side, so things move fast. So in your really operational area, 2 weeks, complete rain, complete shutdown, it happens, especially in other parts of the world. Yeah, it happens, but, and you know, the idea of no operations. So the idea of reduced operations, absolutely, I completely agree with that. Sort of the no operations that I really get frustrated with. Okay, let's a little bigger picture. Oh, we're bringing him home, and I forgot about him. Ooh, who comes here? Wish I had a little better visual range. We need to get through that blockade. Oh, next turn we've got to go to silent mode. That may get us through a little better. Okay, I'm liking the naval situation reasonably well. Not that I'm going to crush. Again, we're not taking the direct approach. We're not sending out the high seas fleet to challenge the British home fleet and sink it, and then, well, I don't know then what. Either our transports are, you know, without opposition going to America to buy resources, supplies, food, whatnot, or then naval invasions of England. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not even going to do, you know, naval invasions down into France or anything like that. We're coming here. We're going to see about taking out much of North Africa. See about landing in places like down here in Italy, Syracuse. See if we can take out Sicily. See if we can land here at Bari or someplace like that, or Brindisi. Brindisi would be better. And create little, you know, because I don't think we're going to run rampant around them, but because they'll move in, there probably are some garrisoning forces. So we'll do that, and then, like I say, get North Africa, and then see about, you know, the soft underbelly of Europe, i.e. the south of France, and landing there. And no, I don't think landing there, we may end up doing it, but I don't think landing here is going to get us marching to Paris. And I don't know if the French or something isn't going to surrender beforehand if they get low enough national morale, etc. But by doing all this other stuff, then I'm thinking about marching to Paris this way. We still very well may march this way to Paris. But that's, we're coming there through these other places that they're going to need to reinforce. And hopefully again take dreadful losses in those fights. Okay, well, you haven't moved. You haven't moved. Okay, these guys are going to go to help these other coming fronts. I just, maybe these guys should be moving a bit more south too. I don't know. We got a lot of forces here. So yeah. Now let's look at diplomacy again. Okay, USA. They've moved a little bit more towards Central Powers. Finland is pro-us. Netherlands and Denmark are sort of zero, but a little favoring us a little more. What? A little more. Norway is favoring the Allies. We have a fair amount invested there between Germany and Austria and Norway. Romania, okay. Sweden, Switzerland. No, I'm not going to... It'd be, you know, a oh shit moment if they come in, but well, let's okay. Well, we need to move you. Well, you could come down to here, help us deal with some of this. I know fighters, they'd probably just be usable as reconnaissance, but thinking about if Romania comes in, you can come down Gallipoli. You're still in port, so they're not going to probably attack you in port. Okay, so our, I guess, Bulgarian allies here with the corps. That detachment can stay there for the moment in Corfu. The Bulgarian army may not be much, but it'd probably be enough to just sort of like help contain the Romanian army along with some of these other corps until we can shift forces there. But since we're no longer facing the idea of a real Russian intervention there, that is okay. All right, that is looking fairly good. Now, Austria, purchase, you have the most. That ain't going to be cheap. Artillery, that ain't going to be cheap, but we can afford it and it'd probably be useful. Artillery weapons, 130 more. Yeah, we'll purchase that. Ottoman's not really anything worthy of doing. Oh, did we move these forces before I... No, we didn't. Okay, yeah, let's move the corps. You come back to hold Damascus, I think. Okay, so yeah, we're not really going to buy anything more. For the Ottomans this turn, and for Germany though, we can buy something like one of these guys here, or infantry weapons, another one. Heavy bombers. Yeah, let's do that. Get them into production here. No, we're not going to push one turn or two this turn. Just so we're going to have some waves coming out that in January. Okay. Now, they've all moved. These guys, they can come down here and do a little reconnaissance for us. Not to there. Well, block that. Got 2 units sitting on that supply line. Hopefully that's helping by sinking their forces. Just delays, but we're getting that. Coming. Okay, that's looking good. Well, let's see how all this goes. Okay, a national referendum. Australia votes against introducing conscription. German flying ace Oswald Bielke is killed in mid-air collision. I don't know how you pronounce that. Germany develops fighter development level 1. Very good. Gas/shell production to level 1. Scientists report progress in advanced subs for Austria. Ottoman Empire infantry weapons level 1. Reports progress on infantry warfare developments. Nice. We like progress, we love actual developments. Italy forms a Czechoslovak volunteer corps. From what peoples? I haven't been capturing enough of us. Enemy contact. Oh. Now we spotted them at least. A weakened submarine unit. Maybe we can chase it down and sink it. Seems like almost a little too lucky to find that, but that's the one that's been limping back home. That I do think they just bounced into it, but we didn't do any damage back, man. Naval mines. Oh, looks like our naval mines got somebody. Most likely just damaged them, but yay. Attacking in the rain and the mud. Going after my fortress unit. Well, I don't know that it's costing me anything to drop a lot of artillery on it. I would have thought it would have been more costly than that, but well, that's going good. We're holding Luxembourg. Yes, fall into my traps here and there. Good. Woodrow Wilson is re-elected President of the USA, one of the most god-awful US presidents. The Democrats still praise and like him. Interesting that he was a big-time racist. So much so that well, to an extent, the military of the United States had desegregated. He reintroduces segregation to the U.S. military, as in all black units instead of just having, blacks in certain units. But yeah, okay, so they lost 10, 9. Good. MPP, so 19 MPPs. And we have a core. Yay. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can drop him down here. Or another core, a new core. We're gonna save this. And we're gonna end the episode here. I want to thank you for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. I really love hearing from you, so please post questions, comments, suggestions, tips. See you next time for more historical gaming.